Hey Queens, I hope you're having a lovely day and you're all staying safe during these crazy times.
Right, Editing Bailey already here. So you'll find out in a little bit, but I kind of changed the way that I'm filming this video. So I had no idea that part of my head was being cut off. So sorry about that if it bothers you. Ew.
I typically upload every Wednesday, or at least I've been trying to. I've missed the past 3 Wednesdays. My great grandmother passed, and then I got engaged, and life's just been kind of crazy. It is really hot in here. Probably gonna hear my air conditioner, but you can deal. So I've been dealing with a lot lately and stuff. So speaking of engagement, today I would like to recreate the makeup look I did for my engagement photos. Well, the proposal, basically. And I'm gonna talk about how he proposed and everything, you know, all that good juicy stuff that people want to hear about. And I might include some other stuff as well. We'll see how long I get into my makeup. Is there anything else? Oh, so I'm filming a little bit differently. So I film with my iPhone because I don't have a camera. And I was using my front camera because it was just easier for me to see myself and to like get things correct. And then my boyfriend was like, why don't you do it on your back camera because it's infinitely better? And I was like, you're not wrong. But now I can't see myself, so I'm kind of just hoping that I'm in frame the whole time. So please bear with me. And I think that's everything. Without further ado, let's just get on with this video, basically. Alright, so like I always do, I prime my lids with the Pretty Vulgar primer, and then I go over it with the Coty Airspun powder just to set it because it's kind of sticky. So, and I use the RawBeautyKristi palette with Pure Cosmetics. So one side is your neutrals, which is what I used to do this look, and then the other side is your more colorful looks. I hope I'm not blinding you with the mirror. Like, I gotta figure out how to like be able to see myself. Whatever. So I know I haven't done a review on this palette. I might do a review on it. I don't know. I've done at least 5 looks with this palette. I've used the color side like once or twice, definitely once, and then I've used the neutral side quite a few times. I'm going to take a, wow, cat hair. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go into Camelot, which is this mustard yellow. So, for like a month before we got engaged, my best friend, who is my fiance's sister-in-law, which is how we met through her and her husband, his brother. So basically, she was telling me for like a month straight, she's like, yeah, we want to take our daughter to Coronado Heights, which is this place in Kansas that is like this giant hill, and it's got like these ruins. I don't know. It has this like castle on the top. It's not much of a castle, and then like it has like these built-in like barbecue pits like into the hill, and everything's like this old brick sort of deal. I say brick, it's more like a stone. I've been to Coronado quite a few times. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. If you are in Kansas, I would definitely visit it. It's best during the sunrise and sunset hours. I won't tell you why, but I'm sure you can assume. Anyways, so for a month she was like saying, yeah, we want to take our daughter, you know, get her out of the house. Would you like to come? And I'm like, of course I want to come. Their daughter is basically my niece already. She was already my niece in the first place. And their son, I absolutely adore both of them. I adore them so much. And she was just like, yeah, we just want to take her. And I'm like, yeah, of course I want to go. Let's do s'mores, you know, whatever, because they have these like fire pits, right? So before this weekend happened, this particular weekend, my boyfriend was telling me to make sure that I had my makeup done, that I was dressed however I wanted to be dressed, because it was gonna be a surprise. Like, I wasn't gonna see it coming. I was like, "Oh, yeah, right, I'm gonna see it coming." Anyways, so I had no idea when he was going to propose, just that it was going to happen. And the weekend comes, and I pull up to my best friend's house. She was gonna drive me there, since my boyfriend didn't text me until 4. He lives 4 hours away, so he would have gotten there roughly about 8 o'clock. And basically, he didn't text me until 4, and I was like, okay, we'll just meet us there at Coronado or whatever. It's not a big deal. It's on the way down to my town or whatever. And he's like, yeah, cool. So I go to my best friend's house. She's gonna take me over there. I pull up, and one of his sisters is there, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I like walk up, and my best friend is like, hey, you're supposed to work tomorrow, right? And I was like, no, I'm working Sunday. And she's like, oh, dang it, sorry, so-and-so. I'm not gonna use names because I don't know how they would feel about their names being on the internet. So, whatever. So she's like, oh, I'm sorry, so-and-so, I thought she worked tomorrow. I invited so-and-so over so that she could help us with the kids tomorrow or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's not a big deal, you know, we can do whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Next, I'm gonna go into copper boxes, and I'm basically just gonna deepen up my crease. So, I think I did this all around. I might have. Honestly, I don't remember how I fully did my makeup. Okay, anyways, just gonna go for it. Just gonna attempt to recreate this look. So, she's like, oh, sorry, I thought you weren't gonna be working tomorrow or whatever. That's why we invited her down. I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it's not a crazy big deal, you know, it's whatever. And so we all get packed up and get ready to go to Coronado. And so we're driving, and the way that Coronado is set up, it has this long driveway up this hill, but in the middle of the, like, way up, there's like these brick stairs that come down. And so my best friend stopped, and her husband got out and got the kids out and got the sister out, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I won't get out, I'll just stay in the car, like whatever, because I was all the way in the back with the sister. Anyways, so I still have no idea what is happening. I just assume that we're here to see the castle and do some s'mores, you know, whatever, spend some time together. And I get in the front seat with my best friend, and we get up to the top of this hill. I think I deepened this look even more with B. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did. Or maybe I went into Told You. Oh, I don't remember. Let's just go in the B. Whatever. It is what it is. And yes, I am using the same brush for most of this look. Oh, yeah. I think this is what I did. Anyways, moving on. So, we get up to the top, and my best friend's husband and kids are still coming up the stairs along with the sister. And they're coming up or whatever, and my best friend's like, let's just go ahead and meet them at the top of the castle, you know, whatever, let's go up there. So, me being dumb and not realizing what's going on, I throw my hair up. You know, because it's hot, it's summertime, it's July. So, throw my hair up, and we go towards the castle, and we get to, so like there's these stairs in there, and you get to go to the top of the castle and like see the sunset. It's so nice. You can see like all around Kansas basically, because Kansas is mostly flat except for this one hill. So we get to the stairs, and I'm like trying to let her go first, and she's like, oh no, you can go first. I'm like, no, please. And she's like, no, I don't want you to look at my butt. And I was like, okay. So I'm going up these stairs. I'm pretty sure I packed whole heart on the lid. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going up these stairs and like, there's like these yellow flower petals on the stairs. I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't think two thoughts about it. I was like, oh, flower petals, cool. I look at the top of the staircase and there's a bouquet with sunflowers in them, which are my favorite, which was what the flower petals were on the ground. I see the bouquet and I'm like, oh, F. Like, I knew immediately right then what was going on, and I didn't mean to say that. I promise, Mom, I didn't, but I did. And I get up at the top of the staircase, pick up the flowers, and I turn the corner, and there he is on his knee. And he's like, before I forget, will you marry me? And you might be like, well, why did he say that? Like, why would he forget? Because when we got together, he said, because he was really nervous, he was like, hey, before I forget, can I like get your number so, you know, I can talk to you and like get to know you more? And so like, it's always kind of been like an inside thing for us. We'll be like, oh, before I forget. And so he said, before I forget, will you marry me? And of course I cried and we hugged and it was great. I of course said yes. Oh, where's my ring? I took a shower.
Tell me how. I'm making a video about being engaged and I just forget my ring. Like,
I haven't resized my ring yet, so like when I get in the shower or like I wash my hands, you know, my ring tries to fall off. But here's my ring. So that is how I got proposed to. Next, I'm gonna go into You're Not My Real Dad and do a winged liner. Okay, so this is basically how the eye look turned out. There are some other pieces that I need to like do, but I need to do the rest of my face makeup. I need to do my face makeup first, all right? For the past month, I've been using my Holy Grail No Pore Bloom Prime Essence, and then I've been trying to get through this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, which is not my favorite, but I did pay for it a while back, and it gets the job done. The smell is just horrendous. It smells like an older lady's perfume times 10. So, like I was saying, you know, my fiance is 4 hours from me in the state of Nebraska. I am in the state of Kansas. So we've been doing long distance, but we just bought a house and we close on it here this month. So that is so super exciting. And so we have 2 months before I move up there to do some renovations that we need to do. One of the biggest renovations being the siding on the exterior of the house, and then the floors. The floors are like this gray carpet, but there's like, it just looks nasty, and like there's hair all in it, and it's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. So that's one of the first things that has to be done, along with like painting and stuff like that. So that is going to be a lot of fun. It's a little bit, you know what, no, I'm not gonna front. It's a lot stressful, just because renovating a home is not cheap at all. And appliances are not cheap at all. Not that I ever thought they were, I'm just not used to spending that amount of money, and it's just like, just like that. For foundation, I mixed the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation and the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. I have cat hair all over me, and I feel it on my face. That is so annoying. Gus, you drive me nuts. Anyways, I like using these two together because separately they suck, but together they're not terrible. And together they last for a good amount of time, and they have like good it stays for a while. It stays for a while. So this is what I've been using, and I've been using it consistently just because I want to get rid of it, because they're not my faves. I got them from TJ Maxx thinking, oh my goodness, cheap foundation from like bigger brands. Ooh. There's a reason they were in TJ Maxx. So I do a couple pumps of the NARS and then one full pump of the Becca Skin Love. Back to the house. So I didn't know this was a thing, but in Nebraska there are a lot of split level homes. Meaning like you walk in and you go upstairs and there's the main level, and then you go downstairs into like the basement area, but it's not really a basement. I don't know. They use the basement as like a living space, like a living room, or like, you know, like whatever people want to use that space for, whatever their heart desires, you know? And so in the upstairs, you have the kitchen and a living room and a dining room, and then 2 bedrooms, a master's with a master's bathroom, and then 1 bathroom, right? Yes, okay, sorry, I had to think a little bit. So, this house is very interesting. It has a lot of interesting features to it. It has a gas chimney. I have to sneeze again, oh god. Okay, maybe not. Anyways, so it has this gas stove, gas chimney, whatever you want to call it. Fireplace. It's a fireplace. So this gas fireplace, which is interesting, I guess. It's interesting. Like it has these tiles around it that are like this pink marble, which, I mean, I think it's really pretty. I think it's a cool feature. But anyways, my fiance wants to take sand, like clean the whole like fireplace out, put a layer of sand, and then put glass in there. And apparently, like in gas fireplaces, when you turn them on and you have glass in there, it kind of looks like the glass is glowing, which I think is going to be really fun and cool. I think it'll make the house really interesting, give it a little bit of character. So we're not going to change anything to the fireplace except for like the mantle pieces, because that part is wood and it's like this, it's brown wood, and that's not what I want. Probably go over that in white or something like that. And then I don't know what I want to do for the walls, because the fireplace has this pink marbly stone tile whatever deal. Don't forget to blend your foundation down onto your neck. You do not want to look like Jim Carrey from The Mask, my friends. So the fireplace, the living room, dining room, whatever. It's kind of an open floor plan. I say kind of because there's like weird half wall by the kitchen that doesn't even like reach the ceiling that's gonna be torn out, but other than that, it's an open floor plan up top. So I don't know what I want to paint the living room, but like I want to have an accent wall somewhere. I'm definitely gonna have this one space where it's an accent. So when you go towards the hallway, there's like this space towards the ceiling that's like a shelf, and I want to do that back splash to that. Something interesting. I don't know what. I don't want it to be a solid color. I think it's gonna be interesting. And then I'm gonna have plants up there because I like my plants. Okay, I double conceal. I take the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer to spot conceal, and then the Pretty Vulgar Concealer, which I probably need to take the stopper out. I like to use this under my eyes. I did not mean to put this on first, but that's okay. Well, that's a lot of concealer, but that's okay because I got some dark circles. I'll go in with the Becca one. Before I go back into what I was talking about, I used the Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette, and I used the lightest shade because I like my bronzer to be subtle. I don't like to go crazy with bronzer. It's just not for me. So for the rest of the house, I really don't know what I want to do. I have some ideas, but if you guys have some ideas or like some stuff that you like seeing in houses, I don't know. Just if you have some ideas, throw them at your girl. Just hit me in the face with your home ideas. Ooh, since I did miss 3 weeks of videos, that means y'all didn't see my last month's BoxyCharm. So let's just go kind of over my month of July's BoxyCharm. First off, this bronze palette was in there, and I really like it. I think it's really nice. This palette is really nice. Well, I mean, I wish it would have been a single, and I wish it would have been this single, just because when you put base products in a palette, colors and shades get included that maybe you wouldn't use. Just what are you doing? Those are eyelashes, sir, that you took off my desk. Can you not? Okay, thanks. So I just prefer to get face products in a single. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, he just laid on my foot. But otherwise, I mean, I think the formula is great, at least in the lightest one. I'll probably try to use this one as well, but the others, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe incorporate them as eyeshadows, who knows. For blush, I used my Lunar Skies blush palette. Now this is a face palette that I really wanted. It's stunning, it's beautiful, and I think this is the only shade that I can't actually use as a blush. Or, yeah, that's obviously just too dark for me. And this is a little too dark too, but I use it anyways. So yeah, but I love this blush palette. They did so good with this palette. It's just, it's good. So I believe what I did, dang it, I forgot a step. So before like I put on powders and stuff, I put on this Cover FX glitter drops in, I don't know what shade, but it's kind of a gold color. Dang it, I forgot to do that. Anyways, I think I mixed Twilight and Soleil, but I'm just gonna go in Twilight because it's my favorite one in the palette. So another product that I got in last month's BoxyCharm was a Hourglass potted eyeshadow, and it's a bronzy shade, and it's really pretty. I really like it. It's perfect for a very natural, quick, easy kind of look, which I can do a tutorial on, you know, whenever. So I might do that now that I'm thinking about it. Might just use that in a quick, easy to go look. Who knows? For the past 3 months, I think I've been using this. This is the Valjean Labs Hydrate Facial Mist, which I got from Marshall's? TJ Maxx. I got this one from TJ Maxx. And I really enjoy it. I have another one by this brand in my backups, and I can't wait to try it out. But this one's a hydrate one, and I really enjoy it. I think it's really good with these foundations because it helps me kind of just not look cakey, basically. Just blend all the powders together and stuff. So just gonna All right. I'm basically out of it. This will probably be the last time that I use it. Even though there's like quite a bit in there, I'm struggling to like get it on my face. So that's a little upsetting. No matter. So the next product that I got last month was the Clean Skin Club Vitamin C Brightening Booster, which is just a serum. And I've been using it with this other serum, and I like them a lot together. I think they've really been helping with my forehead wrinkles the most. And it just keeps my skin like really hydrated. So, but it's a $50 serum. I don't know if I'll end up picking it back up or not. Who knows? The highlight that I used is a Becca highlighter in Opal. This was the Breast Cancer Awareness limited edition one. Okay, my eyebrows are done, so let's finish this eye look. Now, again, I'm not 100% certain on what all I did, but I will attempt my best to remember. I believe I first took a fluffy brush and had cat hair everywhere and went into Camelot and ran that all along my lower lash line. I'm trying to remember how I did the rest of this. I have no idea. None. No recollection. I'm just gonna go into B and run that along my lower lash line as well. So I think it looks something like that, I think. You know what, I'm not 100% sure. I'm really not. Because I also did the fox eye trend thing. So you take, an eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna go into You're Not My Real Dad, which is the same shade I used for my wing liner. And you kind of go up into the waterline of your lid, your top lid, and then bring it out, and you go across this little part next to your, inner corner thing about. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, so this side does not look that great. I promise I can do it so much better. See, this is how I wanted it to look, but stuff happens, so I need to make it match. I think that's somewhat similar-ish, kind of. So then I'm gonna go into, I think this is Maybelline Voluminous Million Lashes. I don't know what brand this is, but you can get this at Walmart. Alright, so my angle might have changed a little bit. Gus hit the stand, the ring light. I feel cat hair on me. And so it moved the camera, and then I had to readjust, and Gus, butthole. Alright, for lips, I have no idea what I did. I know it was a neutral lip. So I'm gonna go in this L'Oreal Color Rich lip liner in Toffee to Be. It no longer has a lid on it because Gus got this lip liner and did something with it, and I don't know where it is. I have yet to find it. And I'm pretty sure I went into the Dose of Colors Beautiful lipstick, which I'm trying to get through. Did I take the stopper out of this one? Oh, I think so, but I think this is like dried up lipstick. Ooh, that's not good. Probably need to clean that out with a Q-tip. It's like coated with lipstick. Probably need to get rid of this soon. Okay, so this is essentially the finished look. My hands are covered in lipstick. I don't think it's an exact replica, but it's pretty close. I think I'm gonna do a more natural look for my next video so that, you know, if you were interested in doing engagement makeup or like wedding makeup, I could show you what you could do. I'll probably do 2 different eye looks so that you have options. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my story. So yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because I have more ideas video-wise, like what I want to do with my channel. So it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to have a series coming out. We'll see. And hit the like button because, you know, you didn't come here for nothing. And if you want to see more of this chaotic energy, well, I can provide it for you. All right? All right, y'all have a good one now. Bye.